Hey everybody, Shoshana Mizell here. Welcome to the Mama Shoshana channel. I promise you I'd be back, and I'm back. So, we talked last week about finding more time for yourself, about being overwhelmed with a packed schedule, and how do you extract more time out of the week? So, we talked about last week about writing a to-do. Sorry for this scribbly kids looking thing, but a to-do again is what you have to do every day that is non-negotiable. Those are kind of like the things that we do every single day. That is, if you are with a significant other and you have children, or even if you are a single parent and you have children. I've been in both places. And then your daily schedule, that is not the to-do, what you have to do that's non-negotiable, but what did you have on Sundays that you've scheduled that are kind of optional? What do you have on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? So you write that down. I made a mock schedule, like I made up children's names. I made up situations. So for Sunday I said, okay, Janie has baseball practice. On Mondays, your significant other has a poker game that they go to a friend's house. On Tuesdays, you have a Zoom meeting for a book club that you're in. On Wednesdays, Johnny has ballet class. Thursdays are free. Fridays is date night for you and your significant other. Or if you don't have a significant other and you are a single parent, you might go out for a date with a boyfriend or girlfriend, or however they identify. Or you might not even have a boyfriend or girlfriend or a significant other that lives outside of your home. You might just have friends you want to hang out with, and that's date night. And then Saturdays, I just put down, family commitments, parties you may be going to, family members that you may be visiting, cousins or in-laws or parents, and all that kind of thing. So you should have that. Give you a few days to look at it. And so now you may be thinking, okay, so where do I find the time? Where do I find the time? So my suggestion is not to jump in and try to extract more hours just yet from your schedule, but is to get your central nervous system ready for what it would mean to go outside this schedule that you have. And two things that I think are very helpful and that are definitely doable is your sleep schedule and your stillness. Okay? Sleep schedule. I'm sure if you've researched it, I have myself, most people in America are getting an average of 5.5 hours of sleep a night, 5.5 hours. Human beings, to really be able to function, need 7 to 9 hours sleep a night. So basically, most people in America are sleep deprived. And when you're sleep deprived, of course it can affect your life in so many different ways. The one way that we're going to talk about it, which is applicable to finding more time and getting a better handle on our time management, is when you're sleep deprived, you don't think as sharp, you don't move as quickly, make more mistakes. It takes longer to do things because your mind is so foggy. A lot of times being sleep deprived obviously makes you so tired, so needing to function, you start having sweets, you start having coffee, you start having all these, consuming all these stimulating things, and then you're constantly getting caffeine or sugar crashes all day. So that even takes more time for you to get back on top of your work, get back on top of your household commitments, your cleaning, your getting homework done with the kids and so forth, then you can start to feel really overwhelmed. So making a commitment to get to sleep 5 minutes sooner every single day for, let's say, a month, okay? And there might be some days where you can't, and that's okay. But as long as the next day you're trying to get to sleep 5 minutes sooner, okay? That will give you more sleep, more energy, the ability to wake up earlier, which is a key thing in finding more time. When everybody else is asleep, when the world is nice and quiet, even that half an hour to 45 minutes that you could have for yourself, if you go to sleep earlier, right there, that is an hour, let's say an hour a day, at 7 hours a week. What would you do with 7 hours a week? Imagine all the things that you could do while being rested. Okay, the next thing is to practice this is being still. This is extremely important because being still is a great way to block out time, even if it's just 5 minutes. Your central nervous system, your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight, the rest and digest. It's like, which one are you feeding? Before bedtime, you definitely want to feed the rest and digest, and that is where being still comes in. Committing to yourself to not only have 5 minutes of extra sleep time or getting ready 5 minutes earlier a day for a month, you're also committing to being still before bedtime. Let's say for 10 minutes, okay? You are maybe doing deep breathing. You are maybe incorporating that with, if you're putting your kids to sleep, instead of having high energy activity, you might want to lower down the lights, find books that are very soothing, or maybe lower the lights and have very soothing music, and instead of reading them books that are stimulating and exciting, you might want to read them books that are about bedtime. Or you might want to make up stories. You might want to talk to them about what their day was like and kind of start to wind down and get all the thoughts out of your head, get all the thoughts out of your children's head. And that's kind of a way to be still as well. It's not as effective as actually being by yourself, being somewhere and just sitting with candles and just for 5 or 10 minutes just being still and breathing, listening to your breath, listening to some soothing music. So before you even tackle that scary schedule that you might have, let's work on getting more sleep, which will lead to being able to wake up earlier eventually after a month. Then you'll have that hour in the morning. And being still, that will also allow you to know that it is okay to be still. You are still worthy. Being still is you are still valuable, even though you're being still. You don't always have to be on the move. And so let's try that. Let's find that hour of morning time for yourself. And let me know how that goes. I'm going to be on again probably in about a week. Let's practice this because I need to do this as well. That is all such a fulfilling thing. And what is your thing? What is something that is fulfilling for you? What is it that you could take advantage of in that extra hour in the day in the morning when there are nobody asking, and there's no one asking anything of you. There's no commitments you have to make. You only have a commitment to yourself. What are some of those things? I'd really, really love to know. And yes, let's see. I'll let you know how my journey goes. Please let me know how your journey goes, and we will then brainstorm on the next thing to do. Okay. Love you guys. Please again subscribe, like, share, and comment if you feel inspired to. And I will see you in a better week. Bye bye.